Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, friends. Um, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for a shorter Saturday morning yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and get started just sitting in a nice, comfortable thunderbolt position, sitting on our heels at the back of our mat. Just coming to lengthen through the spine, reaching the crown of the head tall, taking a nice deep inhale, feeling the belly expand, the ribs expand, the chest fill with air. And a nice slow exhale out. Feel yourself ground here. Release. If you'd like to fold the chest down over the thighs and maybe reach your hands to grab the soles of your feet, rest the head on the ground. Take another nice deep breath here. Let it go. So just find our center. We're just pulling our awareness here into the present moment, to our breath, to how our body feels. Just gently pushing away, letting go any other thoughts that arise throughout the entirety of the practice. On the inhale, we're going to reach both hands forward into a child's pose here. Just stretch them forward. Feel the spine lengthen. Inhale. And exhale. Our hands are going to walk over to the right. Our right hand reaches over. Our left hand maybe reaches for the left foot. We kind of just take a lateral stretch here. Perfect. And then we're just going to take this left arm and cross it underneath the right armpit and kind of bring the body back through center, putting some weight onto our shoulders here. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale it out. Bringing your arms back forward in front of you, untwisting them. We're going to walk the hands over to the the right here. That left hand stays reaching as the right hand reaches back towards the right foot. Taking an inhale into the left side body. And as you come through, the right arm is going to thread underneath the left armpit, and we just press our chest down here. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, let it go. Maybe the arms cross over the chest a bit more. And then we come back into our child's pose. We're just going to start to lift through the hips and round through the spine. So we're going to do some spinal waves from our child's pose to our cobra. And we're going to start by just inhale, lifting the hips, rounding through the spine, the shoulder blades draw the way. And as you slowly exhale, the hips are going to come all the way down, and we release the chest forward in our cobra, getting a nice arc of the spine as we would in our cow. Inhale, and then on the exhale, we lead with the hips, rounding, arcing through the spine until we sit the hips all the way back and find another nice round. So I'm going to do a little bit faster. We'll inhale, lift, round, 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 and then the hips drop and we open up with the chest. Inhale. And then with the exhale, we lead with the hips before rounding the spine all the way back in child's pose. Just taking a few more of these at your own pace, with your breath guiding you. And We're gonna come to release the hips all the way down, open through the chest in our cobra. Take an inhale. Gaze up a little bit. We're just gonna gently look to the left. Look to the right. Allow the chin to release down towards the chest and around. Down and around. We're gonna get some nice neck massage going on here. Down and around. Perfect. And then we'll exhale, lead with the hips once more, coming back into our child's pose. We're gonna tuck the back toes from here and just start to gently extend straight through the knees, bending and extending into our downward facing dog. Feel free to take your time here. Before settling into a down dog, our hips reaching really, really nice and high. Our chest is pulling back towards our legs. We drop the ears away from the shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. And feel free to walk it out, whatever you want to do. We're just going to inhale from here. Lift our right leg all the way up. And exhale, release it back down. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, right leg rises. Reach it all the way up, trying to square the hips down towards the ground. And then we're going to stack the hips, open up through. And we're going to come forward with the body. We're going to take this extended leg and we're going to cross it over the body, allowing the edge of the foot to come to the opposite edge of the mat. And if you square the hips down, you should be able to feel a nice stretch through the outer right side leg here. So just squaring the hips down, we're going to just take a twist or two here. If you feel comfortable, you can also just stay in this. The left hand plants and the right hand reaches up to the sky. Exhale, coming back down. If you'd like to try to open up the other way now, the right hand plants, the left arm reaches up, and you kind of rotate the hips to face open towards the left edge of the mat. Perfect. Exhale, coming back through, planting the hands. Again, this right foot is on the edge of the mat, and we're just going to start to bend this front knee, straighten the knee, bend the knee. And as you bend the knee, you'll notice you'll be coming right down into our pigeon posture. So just straighten and then bend, lower, straighten. And one more time, we're going to go ahead and lower this time, coming all the way into our pigeon. Maybe this right foot comes closer to your groin to make it more comfortable. But we're just trying to square those hips down. Inhale, open through the chest. And if it feels okay, exhale, allowing the chest to fold over the bent front knee. We're taking a nice pigeon pose, so just take a nice deep breath here and let it go. We'll inhale, come back up. We're going to press into our hands as we just plant this right knee kind of like right underneath of us as if we were in a tabletop. The left leg is going to stay extended. We flex through those left back toes. On the inhale, we pull the right knee in towards the chest. On the exhale, plant the knee, kick the back left leg up. Exhale, lower the leg, bring that knee up. Exhale, kick the back left leg back. Flex the toes, press it down, pull the knee in towards the chest, and lower and kick the left leg up. Perfect. From here, we're going to keep the left leg extended. Planting our right hand down here, we're going to gently stack the hips and see if you can start to stack the shoulders into our half moon pose. Perfect, just keeping engaged through that core, engaged to this left leg. We'll exhale, release now the left foot down and reach the right arm overhead. Perfect, so we kind of have the supported plank, side plank going on. On the inhale, we're gonna come all the way up and we're just gonna flow, reaching down and inhale, coming back up. Really just channeling, bringing our awareness to our side bodies here as we use our strength to lead us down. And we use lots of control to come back up. Maybe get an extra stretch the other way. Exhale, the right hand plants, the left arm reaches overhead. Just flowing through with this move here. And then exhale, we're going to come to plant the right hand down and see about extending straight the right leg into a side plank altogether, really staying high with the hips, making sure our shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. And then we're going to take this top left leg, place it right behind the right leg, and inhale, lift the hips up. Bring that left arm back, open the chest. We're in a wild thing pose. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to lower the hips all the way down. We're going to turn the body so we come in a seat and we're facing the back side of the mat. Keeping this left knee tucked in, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold over the extended right leg, flexing the right toes. You can just stay here in this fold, or if it's in your practice, you could try to take a bind, reaching the left hand around this left knee, shin, thigh, and then the right hand maybe reaches back to grab the left hand. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, the nose is going to reach towards the knee. Wonderful. We inhale, lift it back up. We're going to grab this extended foot and reach it up towards the sky. Perfect. Taking a stretch, and hopefully this will be okay. We're going to bend the right knee and place this right foot on top of the left knee. And we're coming into another variation of a pigeon. We're kind of in a seated pigeon here. We can pull our chest towards our shin. Get a nice stretch. And then we're just going to release this left foot in as our right foot comes down to the ground. We inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, we take a spinal twist using your arms to really keep a nice, straight, tall spine. Gaze over the right shoulder, inhale. Into the belly. Exhale, feel the navel draw back towards the spine as you twist a little bit deeper. Perfect. Inhale, we're going to release the spine here or twist and just gently dip the other way to the left. And this should be the direction where you can just stand up, twist, and release into a forward fold. So in case you missed it, it was just a standing up and a rotating around. And we exhale, release into standing forward fold here. Take an inhale deep into the belly. Exhale, release. We're going to go ahead and walk the hands back out into our downward facing dog. So just making your way to find a nice comfortable position here. Allowing the chest to stay open, reaching those hips as high as you can. We're going to inhale. This time the left leg rises. Just starting to add a little movement here. We lower the leg and lift it back up. Lower the leg, lift it back up. Lower the leg. And we'll lift it as high as we can, trying to square those hips down. And then stack the hips, opening. And then we'll exhale. We're going to take this extended leg, cross it over the body, bringing the left foot to the outside of the right mat, the edge of the right mat. And hopefully you could try bringing it closer to your hands. No worries though if it's a little far away. We're just going to square the hips down here. Inhale, extend straight through the spine. We'll keep the right hand planted as the left fingertips reach up towards the sky. Take a nice twist. Exhale down, left fingertips plant, and we reach the right fingertips up. Maybe we turn the hips to open a little bit more here. Exhale, back down. We're just going to gently bend this left knee, lower the hips, and then straighten through the knee, lift it back up. Exhale, bend and lower into our pigeon and extending it back up. So we're just adding some movement here before we find a nice pigeon posture. You can go ahead, sit the hips all the way down, squaring them towards the ground, finding your own variation, modified version if you'd like. We inhale, just reach open with the chest. And exhale, release the chest down. Perfect. Taking a nice deep cleansing breath here. Let it go. Inhale, we'll come all the way back up. Planting these hands in front of us, we're just going to press into the ground as we slide this left knee right underneath our hip behind us. This right leg is just going to stay extended out, those toes tucked underneath. And we're going to inhale, pull the left knee in towards the chest, and exhale, then drop it, lift the right leg up. Inhale, pull into the chest. Exhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, pull the chest, and lift the right leg up. Perfect. From here, we're going to keep our right leg lifted as we take our left hand right underneath our left shoulder. We're coming into our half moon, our hips stacking. Usually it helps to flex through those right toes too, if you'd like. Perfect. And whenever you're ready, you can release the right foot down. We're just taking a stretch into that lateral side body, stacking shoulders, gazing up. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to reach the body up here so that we're on this left knee. And we're just going to start kind of, I think it's more like a candlestick exercise where you lean the body all the way to one side, and then we're going to bring it right back up again. And you can even bring it the other way, the left arm reaching overhead. So it was kind of like a half circle, I guess, that we're making with our body and arms, really tuning into our side body, our side body and our obliques to help stretch and strengthen those sides. Breathing deep here. Perfect. We're going to come to plant the left hand down, reach the right arm up, take another deep stretch. And if you're ready, if it's okay, we're going to extend the bottom left leg into a side plank. Hold it here, find your alignment. And then we're going to take this right top leg, plant it right behind the left. Inhale, we reach into our wild thing pose. Really try to get a nice heart opening sensation. And then on the exhale, we release the sit bones down. We're facing the back edge of the mat. This right knee stays hugged in towards you. And we're just going to do an Ashtanga variative forward fold, where we inhale, lengthen through the arms, and exhale, fold over the extended leg. If it's okay, maybe trying to take a bind. Perfect. Reaching that nose to knee. We'll inhale, release, come back up. We're gonna grab these left foot, the extended leg, and bring it up towards our body. Bend through the knee as we place the right foot on top of the lower right thigh, and just hug in close to the seated pigeon pose. Extending straight through the spine. And then we're gonna go ahead and release down with this knee and left foot. We'll inhale, reach it up tall. And on the exhale, the right elbow comes outside the left knee. Really try to sit nice and tall here. Breathing deep, feel the belly button expand. And on the exhale, feel the navel drawing back towards the spine. Maybe twist a little bit deeper. We'll release the twist, just counter twist the other way. At the same time, we'll lift up, twist around, and release into our forward fold. Wonderful. From here, we're, yes, just gonna take a nice flow. Um, so you can go ahead and just walk to the front of your mat if you like. And here we'll just take a dangling pose a little bit longer. So we're gonna bring our feet to hip distance, bend our knees a little bit. Make sure that our hips are stacked over our heels and are not coming forward too much. So we kind of want to move the hips back a little bit. We're gonna inhale, really lengthen through the spine. And exhale, just release, let go of everything in the upper body. Feeling free to keep a gentle bend in the knees. Swayed out side to side. On the next inhale, we're gonna halfway lengthen. We straighten through the knees, straighten through the spine. And on the exhale, we'll try to dive our body just a little bit deeper. Think about bringing that stomach to your thighs. Perfect. Really engage through the legs too to help you fold a little bit deeper. And then we'll inhale, bend through the knees as we gently round all the way up to standing. Inhale, reaching arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center, release them by your side. Inhale, we'll reach arms all the way up to standing. And exhale, swan dive back down, forward fold. Inhale, we'll halfway lengthen. Exhale, release it, plant the hands and step it back to our plank. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, we're gonna bend through the elbows, coming into a low push-up chaturanga. On the inhale, we'll open through with the chest, gaze up. And exhale, release the hips back for our downward facing dog. Wonderful. We're just gonna go ahead and bend through the knees, release it back into our child's pose from here. Perfect. We're just gonna come up and come to sit on our heels here. We're just gonna end the practice, or we'll actually sit back down. We're gonna release our hips to one side and extend, bring our legs in front of us. We'll go ahead and bring the bottoms of the feet together. Open the knees out wide. We're coming into a butterfly pose. Maybe you bind your hands around the feet. Inhale, sit nice and tall. And exhale, fold over your butterfly legs. We're just going to take this final time here to connect, reconnect with the breath, with the body. Come back internal. Just starting to lengthen the breath and deepen the breath. Inhale. Holding that inhale in for a little bit. And exhale, letting it go. We'll inhale, gently push ourselves back into a nice seated pose, just releasing our feet into a nice, comfortable seated position. We're just gonna close today's practice with a short breathing thing, our Nodi Shavasana breath. Um, so we're just sitting in a nice, easy seated. We're going to take our right hand. You could take the ring finger to cover the left nostril and the thumb to cover the right nostril. You can kind of just let these two fingers, sometimes I just let them rest on my forehead, or you can just let them curl in, whatever you want. We're gonna go ahead and shut the right nostril and exhale out of the left nostril. And then we'll go ahead and breathe in through the left nostril for the count of 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing both nostrils. And then open the right nostril. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils. And then we're gonna open the right nostril back up. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils. Retain the breath. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, we'll release the left nostril. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll close both nostrils. Hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through one more round here together. Inhale, we'll open the left nostril. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the right one. Exhale out. 3, 4. Close both nostrils. 3, 4. Open the right nostril. Inhale. Close both nostrils. Hold. Open left nostril. Exhale. You can feel free to continue doing a few rounds of these breaths to your own counts if you like. Otherwise, you can just release the breath, just being aware of the benefits that can come just from a simple breathing technique. And you can join me as well, just closing the practice off. One more breath here together. Inhale, reaching arms overhead. And exhale, bringing hands to heart center, just bowing to yourself, into your light. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you, and I really hope to see you again on the mat next week. Namaste. Thank you. Guess we could have gone a bit longer, but this is usually the time. Always ends. Hope you all have an amazing week. Um, yeah.